Hi everyone, happy Hum Day. Thank you so much for joining me for our weekly Wednesday Facebook Live tutorial. If you're joining me the very first time, my name is May Yo Silvers. I'm the owner of M2 Hospitality, a multiple six-figure profit event planning company. And I am also the founder, event mentor, and coach for Unstoppable Eventrepreneur, which is the name of our mentorship program. Our company is Events for Anyone, where we provide this mentorship program, the Unstoppable Eventrepreneur, to help event planners, designers, decorators to start and grow the event planning company into a multiple six-figure profit business. If you are here with me on Facebook, make sure that you click on the StreamYard link so I can see your name. If not, just type your name. If you are here with me on Instagram, just say hi. And YouTube and LinkedIn, I know you're watching as well. Drop me a comment or say hi so I know you're here with me. So if I am not calling out your name, it's not because that I'm not acknowledging you. It's because I know that we have a short time and you may be watching me during your lunchtime, and I want to be respectful of your time. So today we are going to talk about why skills does not equate to profit. Okay, and I am talking specifically about being very skillful in your craft. And since I coach event planners, I'm going to talk about the event planning field. But for those of you who's watching me, especially on LinkedIn, it doesn't matter whether you're an event planner or not. This is a business fundamental idea and mindset that is applicable for all types of business. You can be a photographer, you can be a copywriter, you can be any online services, okay, that you're providing. This is applicable to you too, but I'm speaking specifically to event planners since this is my niche. So what do I mean by skills does not equate to profit? So let's make it a little bit more interactive, okay? If you're watching me on replay, just hashtag replay. Let me know if you can relate to what I'm sharing with you. Assuming that you are you're in the events field and you have invested a lot of money into perfecting your skill. It could be taking event planning courses, taking wedding planning courses. It could be learning how to do a draping backdrop, balloon installation, floral centerpiece, okay, learning how to do treats table, learning how to do basically all hands-on skills and also courses, okay, so that you feel that you are confident, so that you are able to now officially launch a business. And then once your idea is, I'm going to learn all this, okay, I'm going to equip myself with all these skills so that I can now charge money for people who wants to hire me to plan the event. So you feel that you must first learn all these skills and continuously invest in all these skills so you are legit and better equipped to have a profitable business or to have a business. How many of you have gone through this cycle or this belief that let me learn as much as possible first, okay, in my craft. Let me learn as much as possible in my craft. And then once I feel that I'm ready to charge strangers money, because all this while you have been planning events for your friends and family, now you have to charge strangers, okay? And in order for you to charge strangers, you feel that you got to be really an expert in your field, in your craft, so you are legit. So you spend all this money to learn all this craft. Then you start your business, right? So somebody says, yes, I have. So I like to know who is this person because I can't see your name. Okay. So if you're not clicking on the StreamYard link, I will not be able to see your name. So just make sure that you type your name when you are responding. So okay. So some of you can relate to that okay, in order for me to charge money to strangers, okay, I need to be legit. I need to learn all these skills. So let me ask you, after you invested, so in your head, right, you may be thinking that, okay, the more skills I have, right, the more skills I have, the more things I learn how to do all this service delivery. I call skills as a service delivery because it's not business building. Okay. So learning all these skills is for client fulfillment, correct? So that you can showcase and fulfill your clients' expectation when they hire you. It's client fulfillment category under the business structure, okay, or the business process. Is client fulfillment, not business building. So how many of you have this thinking that when I have a lot of skills, when I'm very, very skillful, okay, and I'm very good in either planning events or decorating events or designing events, that equates to people will hire me, people will pay me what I want to charge them? How many of you have this thinking that the more skills that I equip myself, okay, the more skills I equip myself with the craft in service delivery, the more I will get booked, the more probability that people will pay me for what I want to charge? That's always the number one mistake that I see. Okay, now don't be shy and let me know if you have been through that thought process, thinking that the more skillful I am, the more legit I am. The more legit I am, the more confidently I can speak about my craft. And so when I have an inquiry, I will be able to sell them and they will book me for whatever I want to charge them because I'm so talented, I'm so good. Okay, I'm so good at what I do. Why wouldn't they pay me? Right? Why wouldn't they pay me? Of course they will pay me. Can't they see my work? Can't they see my talent? Correct? So there's so many, hey Teresa. So there's so many new event planners have this mindset. Okay. It all comes down to two reasons. All right. It all comes down to two reasons, in my opinion, that why people, especially new event planners or new business owners in the events field, keep thinking that they need to improve their craft. They need to spend more money to learn to perfect their craft. There's two reasons. Number one, they're not confident that whatever they have right now, whatever the skills they have right now, whatever talent they have right now, that people are telling them, oh, you're so good, you should charge money for it, you should start a business. They're not confident that what their friends and family are telling them is the qualifier, is good enough for them to start a business and start promoting that particular skill and talent that everybody is telling them that they're so good at. Because now they're no longer, okay, so now they're no longer servicing friends and family. Okay, they are servicing strangers. So whatever the friends and family tell them suddenly becomes not relevant. Okay, not relevant. So if a stranger is willing to pay you, now you are legit. Okay, now you feel that, well, I actually have a real business, because your friends and family is not considered as real business. How many of you can relate to that? So you're never ready to start your business until you feel that I have at least a few skills under my belt. Okay, with that one skill that your friends and family told you that you're so good at it, you should start charging money. You don't feel that you have the capability, or you're legit enough, or the skill set is deep enough or good enough to start charging money for strangers. So you start spending money. So you lack the confidence, you lack the belief in yourself. Okay, that's probably one reason why you keep investing and keep investing. Okay, in learning new skills, right? So don't feel bad, because you're not the only person who feels that way. Another reason is you are thinking, if I only know how to do one thing, okay, my friends and family told me that I have this skill and I should charge money for this skill. Okay, I should start a business charging money for doing this particular service. You don't want to feel like you are a one-trick pony. What happens if people actually call you up and say that, hey, I heard that you're very good in doing balloon installation. I'm just using this as an example, okay? You're very good at balloon installation, or you're very good at draping, or you have beautiful centerpieces, or you're very good, you help out at one of your friends' wedding, and I need someone to help me plan my wedding, and you did such a great job. So you feel that having just one skill is not enough. What if you get a lead, okay? And this person says that, hey, I want you to do the balloon installation. I heard that you did a really good job, and I was at the party and I saw that your balloon installation is beautiful. But I also would like some centerpieces, floral centerpieces on the table, okay? And I also may consider having a draping backdrop for photo ops. Are you able to do all that? So now you're thinking, oh my God, especially if you get an inquiry like this, okay? And then you'll be like, oh my God, I better go learn all these things, because now I can't even book this client because she's asking me to do all these things. And out of the three things, I only can do one thing, okay? So I have to turn down business. So either you have experienced this and then you go, okay, let me go spend some more money and learn this commonly asked requests. Let me go sharpen up my skills, learn those so I don't have to turn down that business anymore. Or you're already thinking ahead without anyone asking you or having any inquiries yet about your existing service. And then they are saying that, and you start thinking, what if they want, in the event, there's so many components. There are floral centerpieces, there are backdrops, there's balloon installation, there's a treats table. So maybe I should learn all these 4 skills, okay? And also, oh yeah, event planning. Maybe I should learn all these 5 skills. So now at least I have these 5 skills, then I'm legit. And then when somebody inquire my business, I can confidently sell these 5 skills. I'm no longer a one-trick pony. How many of you can relate to that? So now you're not only just investing in already what you already know, okay, that one skill that you already know. Yeah, you're investing 4 more other things, okay, even before you start your business. All right, so you're thousands of dollars into your imaginary business, imaginary, because you haven't launched yet, okay, because you don't feel confident. You don't feel confident enough to launch your business. You're always in the preparation phase. I'm not ready. Let me learn this. Let me learn that. Let me learn this. Let me learn that. Oh, finally, I have all these 4 skills or 5 skills. I'm ready to launch. So I will never turn down business because I know how to do all that. Okay. Now, did I just sum up many of you who has gone through this? Again, if you're watching me on replay, #replay, and I'm pretty sure this is what's happening, because I know that I'm not making this up, because this is what I see in the event planning field, because I'm in those Facebook group and I see what people post. Okay, that's why I create this content. So let me be very, very clear. Okay, so we identify 2 reasons why you keep investing. First, you don't feel that you're legit, you're not confident. Second, you don't want to turn down the business. Okay, what if somebody asks you to do something that is out of your scope? Then you have to turn down the business. Okay, so let me give you the solution for these 2. And then after that, we're going to talk about profitability. What exactly is profitability? So I'm going to talk about, okay, you're not confident, you don't feel that you're legit. Okay, the moment someone pays you, even for that one skill that you have, that everybody has been telling you that you should launch your business, you should start charging money for this. The moment someone pays you, okay, someone pays you to do a gig for that particular skill that you're already very good at, okay, that one skill that you're very good at, that's the moment that you feel that you're legit. That's the moment that you feel validated. And that's the moment that you feel confident. It's not taking 4, 5 skills, all right? I know that from experience. I know that from the clients that I have been working with inside our mentorship program, where I help over hundreds of event planners inside our mentorship program. That's the one thing, okay? The moment you get paid, okay? The moment you get paid for that one skill that you're very, very good at, okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what skill that is. That's the skill that people tell you that you need to start charging money and start opening your business about for that skill. That's the moment you feel validated. That's the moment that you feel confident. That's the moment you feel legit. Oh, I can actually charge a stranger. Okay? I can actually charge a stranger money for this. So it's no longer, let me go take more skills. I'm not saying that you should not. I'm saying that when you're starting your business, you got to be very, very laser focused. Don't invest in other things trying to get yourself ready when money is not coming in yet. You have time. When you start marketing that one thing, that one talent that you have, and people know you for that talent, okay, then you have all this money coming in. Then now you have the money to go invest in learn something else to better equip yourself if you so want to. Okay. So you have to really watch your finance when you're starting your business. Now, number two, okay, you don't want to turn down business. That's why you go learn those 4 other skills. So now you have 5 skills. All right. The basic, most commonly asked things to do in an event, planning event, decorations. Okay. Decorations can be split into different categories. So I'm just saying 5 skills, planning skills, and then backdrop, balloon, treats table, floral centerpiece. Okay. So for these 5 skills. All right. So you don't want to turn down business, right? Especially when you're a new business owner. So you go invest the money to learn these 5 skills. But there's a better way to do this because there are other people who are also skilled in other things. So if you receive an inquiry, okay, that says, hey, I want to hire you for balloon installation, for instance, okay, but then I also want to have a backdrop and I also need centerpieces. You don't know how to do all that. You don't have to say no to the lead. You can say that, okay, I work with other people who's able to do that. So I will be able to deliver all these services. Or in fact, you don't even have to tell them you work with other people. You'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. I can do it. Okay, I can do it. They show you inspiration pictures, and then you say, and you think about it, you say, oh, you know what? Okay, I can do it. But before you launch your business, you should already equip yourself with vendors who already know all these things that you don't know. Okay, who already are providing all these things that you don't have. So when you launch your business, you already have in your back pocket who can do backdrop, who can do balloon installation, who can do floral centerpiece, who has linens to rent, who has furniture to rent and what type, and who can do wedding planning, who can do event planning. All these vendors you should already have, you should already know to supplement whatever you don't know and you don't have. So when someone comes to you to want to hire you for the things that you do know and you have, but they want other things in addition to their events, you already have in your back pocket who you can refer to. You don't have to tell them that referring it to ABC XYZ. You can say, yeah, we can do all that. And then you should already know how much it costs. Because when you do your homework to build your vendors list, you should already know how much all these vendors are going to cost. So when you're preparing a quote, you already will be able to put in your own fees plus their fees. If you want to mark up a little bit, so be it. Okay. But you're not doing the job. Somebody else is doing the job. So you'll be able to quote intelligently and you don't have to turn down the business. So you'll still be able to service that lead. And then they will be working under your umbrella because you are the only person who's coordinating, and all the communications is your clients to you to your vendors. Okay, that's how I built M2 Hospitality, my event planning company. I don't know how to do audiovisual. I don't own any audiovisual equipment. I don't know how to do a custom backdrop. I work with a custom backdrop company. I don't own any inventory. I don't own any tables, chairs, linens. I don't know how to do floral centerpiece, but I have all these vendors in my little black book, and I know how much it costs for them to do whatever I'm selling. Okay, whatever the client asks for. If I don't know, I can tell the client that I need to create a quote for you, and then we'll have a second conversation. But I always sell the most commonly asked items, and I already know the price for the most commonly asked items. So I don't do everything, but I'm the only person that the client talks to. So I'll still be able to make money and not lose the lead. So this is the solution for you don't want, I need to learn all those things so that I don't turn down business. BS. Okay. You can do that, but not at the beginning of your business because you'll be sinking in so much money that it's going to take you a while to recoup. All right. So now everybody clear about this? Give me a thumbs up, give me an emoji. Let me know you can relate to all this. Can you incorporate this into your business today? All right. So let's talk about profitability. Okay. What exactly means profit? How to have a profit, right? How do you make a profit? What does profit means? Profit means that you have a business, okay? You have a business and you are creating revenue And after minusing all your costs, that's your profit. Okay? That means you have money left over. All right? So profit doesn't mean that you are making money in the long term. Let's be very clear. So let's go through these few questions. Okay? What exactly? How do you generate profit? First, you need to start a business. All right? You need to start a business and you need to start charging. Okay? You need to start a business and you need to start charging. When you start your business, start the business with that one skill that everybody say that you're so good at. And then after that, build on that. Don't spend all this money on learning 4-5 other things because we're trying to keep the cost low. Okay? If you were to spend money on your business, learn the other components of business building, not skills building. Okay? Hey, Susan, thank you for joining me on Facebook. Long time no see. So you want to be able to focus your energy and your finance on learning how on the business component, not the skills component. You already have the skill and you already have in your little black book the people who have other skills to complement yours. So go leverage on other people's skills, okay? And now you save time and you save money. So you got to start a business and start the business with that one skill that you have, okay? So this is the first step of trying to generate profit. Now, what's the next step after you start your business? You got to have skills. You got to have sales, right? You need to be able to have sales. People need to book you. So you need to start marketing, right? You need to start talking about your business. So if you're spending all this time and money on learning other skills, you have very little time and money left in marketing the skills that you already have. Hence, people are already in the red severely before they even start their business. Okay. So you want to be able to, when you start your business, immediately start focusing on sales. How do I generate sales? You need to have a portfolio. You need to have a digital presence. You need to attend trade shows. You need to attend networking events. If you want to spend money on getting paid leads platform, that's where you'll be spending money on. Okay, so those money that you are thinking to spend on learning more skills, making more, it being more legit, okay, those money could now be used on really learning how to build the business in the sales and marketing component. And that's the reason why we started the academy, the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Academy. All right, we had our last implementation call. First implementation call last week, and then the next implementation call is next week on Style Shoot. So that's why the academy is born. I see this big gap, this mindset gap of people thinking that I need to spend all this money in learning all these skills, then I can start my business. You're already in the red even before you start your business. So if you really want to invest your money, you got to learn how to do sales. Okay, so now you have that one skill. Let's learn how to market that one skill. Okay, let's learn how to create a digital presence and a portfolio with that one skill. So once you are actively talking about your business through networking events, through trade shows, to your social media, through your website, through your portfolio, okay, your Style Shoot collaborations with vendors. Now, more and more people already know that this is what you can do. Then there could be a possibility of inquiries coming in. Okay, so now inquiries coming in doesn't equate to you able, even if you close them, doesn't equate to profit if you don't know how to price. So the first thing you need to learn to make profit is to know how to make sales. Okay, and then the second thing is you got to learn how to price. If you don't know how to price, you'll be at the losing end. One common mistake that I see all the time, when someone gives you a budget, okay, and based on what they want, their budget is $1,000, they tell you, and based on what they want, it was going to eat up $800 of the budget. And then you say there's $200 left. Okay, that's my profit. That's my fees. Nonsense, okay? Because if that $200 can't even pay the cost of you running the business, which is your phone bills, which is your CRM, which is your business registration fee, your insurance, even paying yourself a salary, okay? Because if you're going to a full-time CEO, you should pay yourself a salary. If it doesn't align with your financial goal to make that much money by the end of the month, by the end of 3 months, a year, then you are not gaining the type of profit that you want. Yeah, you have the $200, but if the cost of running your business is $400, you are at a loss. You are not even making money. Okay. So to run that business, you are actually making a loss. Being booked and busy doesn't mean that you're making money. You could be booked, busy, and broke. And that's exactly what happened when you don't know how to price. You don't know your break-even rate, and you don't know your hourly rate. Okay. So you don't know how to do sales. You don't know how to price. This too is going to tank your business. All right. Now, number 3, continuation. Okay. What else can tank your business? How to calculate return on investment to determine if the business that's coming in, the lead that's coming in, is where you should be focusing on. If you are very, 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 very good in your craft, okay, in balloon installation, but you don't know, and you manage to get leads, congratulations, but you don't know how to price, and you don't know how to calculate your return on investment, so then you realize that, oh, I make $200, but actually I'm losing money. And then the same lead asks you to do backdrop, where you can actually hire somebody else to do, and you upcharge $100. Then now you're making $100 doing nothing, doesn't eat up your time, okay, because you're not doing it, and you're making $100 on 0 hour. So that type of lead is great. So if somebody asked you to do an event that is backdrop, but that's not your thing, balloon installation is your thing, but they say that, hey, listen, I have changed my mind, I don't want to do balloon installation, can you do backdrop? Sure, why not? Go get someone else who can do it, okay, but under your umbrella, and your communication times probably is going to no more than 2 hours, okay? If your hourly rate is, let's say, $100, and you upcharge $300, okay, then you will make $100, okay, because now you work 2 hours, so that $300, $200 goes to you, your fee, and then that one extra $100 profit, okay, the $100 profit, you don't have to do anything. So that's a great type of leads. So if you don't know how to calculate your return on investment based on the amount of fees that you collected divided by the hours that you work, does it equate to your hourly rate, or is it less than your hourly rate? Is it at your break-even rate, less than your break-even rate, or is it over your hourly rate? So you got to know how to evaluate how good is this lead, right? So if you don't know that, your profitability is going to go down as well, okay? Now, revenue versus expense. Very simple logic, correct? Very simple. If I were to ask all of you who have business here, do you know how much is your business costing you? How much is your expense every single month? I can guarantee 50% have no idea. They see money going out, but they don't know how much money is going out, okay? And then one day, suddenly the bank account goes zero, all right? They keep pumping money into their business bank account from their personal savings, all right? And then yet at the same time, investing in other courses, learning how to equip themselves with more skills. And then the money goes down, goes down, goes down. So if you are not tracking your expense, and you do have no idea how much money you need to have in your bank at all times, so that you know how much sales you need to have at all times to pay off your bills, personal bills and your business bills, and how much profit is left, you will not be able to calculate profit. That's why you will not have profit sustainability. Okay, very simple concept, but it seems super challenging for new business owners. Don't know why. Because you have a bad relationship with numbers, right? You don't like looking at numbers. You don't know what to track. You don't know how to do sales projection, all those things, okay? And then let's talk about financial goals. You don't know how to set a financial goal. But let me just take it back. Maybe you do know how to set a financial goal, which is you want to know, you tell yourself, I want to make this much money at the end of the year. Okay, you have a financial goal. But you miscalculated your hourly rate. So you're not very good in charging your fees. You also don't know how to calculate your return on investment. So you don't know where you should be focusing your marketing effort on what type of business you should, what kind of services you should be providing that yields the highest return on investment, okay? And you don't know how to calculate any services that you provide, what actually is your return on investment for each of the services you provide, okay? And you don't know how to calculate sales projection. That means how many customers do I need to have based on the fees that I want to charge so that I can reach my financial goal. All these leads to profitability. I know I'm saying all this in a very, very, very fast manner. It's like drinking from a fire hose. As you can see, there's a pattern here. It's all about numbers. You got to know your numbers, and you got to know your sales, okay? Knowing how to sell is 50%. Knowing how to keep is the other 50%. Knowing how to invest is the cream of the crop, another 50%. Okay, so a business component, to have a thriving business, you got to know what to sell, how to sell. Okay, what to sell and how to sell. You got to know your numbers, what you are selling, how much you're keeping, and whatever you're keeping, how do you compound the effect of investment so that you can make more money. Those three things is what is going to bring you and pay you. So if they don't find you, going to pay you. If you don't pay, you're not going to have a business, hence no profit. So all these are important components. Okay, this is probably a video you have read and watched a few times because I'm speaking so fast. But if you're lost in this business world, so many of you are so talented in your craft, but why are you not making the money that you want? That's because you lack the business component. That's why the academy is born, teaching you all the business component in sales, in marketing, in pricing, in price objection, in closing clients. Okay, and then we have the business finance 101 class tomorrow. Some of you have already signed up. Kim, I know you have already signed up, right? Tracy, Kim, Kamesha, quite a few have signed up already. So congratulations in taking another step to learn. Okay, so it's like a co-working session for tomorrow's business finance 101 class. You guys have already missed the early bird rate of $67. Now it's $97. It's still not too late to join that class. So you get a recording and you also get a one-on-one call with me. All right, that needs to be scheduled 1 week after the class. That means by next Thursday, all right, is where your one-on-one call expires. So for those of you who bought the tickets, time to schedule the call with me. We're going to talk about finance, everything business finance. We're going to talk about understanding how much it takes, how much money you need to make in order for you to quit your full-time job so you can go pursue your side hustle. We're going to talk about how much money you need to make every single month so that you don't have to go back to corporate America, okay, and continue to be a full-time CEO. We're going to talk about pricing. Are you pricing correctly? We're going to talk about how to evaluate your return on investment. We're going to talk about when are you actually ready financially, okay, in your business to hire help, okay? And we're going to talk about when are you financially ready to invest in other things. Inventory. So another mistake that I see when money is coming in, okay, this new business owner thinks that, oh, money is coming in, so let me go invest in more inventory. Let me go invest in learning more skills. No, that may not be the right time for you to do it. So I'm going to go over all these fundamentals and we're going to do it co-working session, as in like you're going to be working where I'm going to give you some exercises to do. So when you come on the call, when you leave the call, when you leave that session, you want to be able to have an idea. Okay, this is how much money my business needs to make in order for me to quit my job, or this is how much money I need to have in my savings account in order to quit my job and go all in my business. This is how much money that my business needs to make consistently so that I can start investing in help and also investing in inventory. Okay, how much, and the sales projection. Oh, this is how I should evaluate every single lead. Whether is this lead a good lead? What happened? How come my return investment is so low? You will need to audit your process in servicing that lead. This is what we'll be going over in that 90 minutes to 2 hours of session. For $97, honestly, is a steal. $67 is a no-brainer, but the $67 one is already expired. So if you have not signed up for that, it's still not too late. You also get to keep a recording of the session, so you'll be able to go back and reference it. Okay, so I will drop the payment link in the chat after I finish for Instagram. For those people on Instagram who want to join me, just send me a DM, because I will not be dropping here because I go live and then it just doesn't accept the comments. But here on Facebook, I will drop that link. So it's still not too late. So I hope today's session gives you an idea why I say that skills does not equate to profit. Okay, again, it's throughout whatever field you are in, but I'm talking about event planners, designers, decorators. So go back and ask yourself and audit all those things that I just talked about, right? How do you have profit? Sales. Do you know how to do sales? Do you know how to price? Do you know how to calculate return on investment? Do you know how to calculate your revenue and your expense? Do you know how to set your financial goals? How to track whether how many clients you're going to need in order to hit your financial goals based on your fees? Do you know how to do all that? So if you do and you're still not getting business, that means your leaky funnel is your sales. Okay, but you're getting sales, but you're not seeing the profit. That means your leaky funnel is you don't know how to price, and you don't know how to calculate your return on investment. You don't know how to use your time, and you do not know how to manage your finance. So tomorrow's class is perfect for you. All right. For those of you who knows that this is what you want to skip the financial class and join the academy, send me a DM. I send you the link. It's a 12 weeks curriculum. All right. It's 1 week lesson, 1 week implementation, 1 week lesson, 1 week implementation. So you are not overwhelmed. And I can send you a video of the sneak preview of, the inside look of what academy encompass. So you know how it feels like to actually start a business, what is required for you to do a business. Okay, this is perfect for people who are thinking to start a business and don't know how to start, or people who started the business but not seeing momentum. So let's go back to the basics. Okay, our flagship program, 12 months Unstoppable Entrepreneur, could be a little bit overwhelming for a lot of you. This will be a good springboard for you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And for those of you who purchased the Business Finance 101, I'll see you tomorrow night. And my clients inside the mentorship program, 5:30 today for our coaching call. I'm going to go through the step-by-step process on attracting your ideal clients. And I'm going to highlight the common mistakes made on every single step. That's why you're not attracting your ideal client. So I'm going to teach you how to do it and what mistakes to avoid. So for those clients inside my mentorship program, in a flagship program, 12 months program, you are going to join me there. So inside Zoom. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.